The new Bundestag was elected on Sunday, and of course this topic will keep us busy for a while. Today we will focus on some of the specifics that emerged shortly after the election. Good morning on this Tuesday, February 25th. I'm Kirsten Stunkel, and I've brought you these topics today. A bill to restrict supermarkets is drawing criticism. The gardening season is about to start. We have some helpful tips. Seldrick from Itzehoe has Asperger's and a big dream. But first, let's have a look at our focus.
Today in Focus, all about the election.
We are still reeling from the results of the election. Let's take a look at some of the details. In Schleswig Holstein, students in the 7th grade and up were able to vote in a junior election parallel to the federal election. The Cumulus Association carried out this project together with the State Commissioner for Political Education, Christian Meyer-Heidemann. 60,000 young people from 285 schools took part in this junior election. And the results are quite different from the actual results of the Bundestag election. The Left Party won with 26.7% of the vote. This was followed by the SPD with 15.3% and the CDU with 15.2%. For Meyer-Heidemann, it is also clear why there is such a clear winner. It was due to the success of top candidate Heidi Reichenick on social media. The Greens candidate for chancellor, Robert Habeck, said yesterday in Berlin that he would no longer seek an important position in his party. The Greens fell from 14.7% to 11.6% in the Bundestag elections. Not a good result, according to Robert Habeck. He had hoped for more. He has left it open whether he will also run for the Bundestag. The AfD experienced a huge surge in support during the federal elections, but in the small town of Arnis, in the Schleswig-Flensburg district, the story is different. Here, only one person voted for the AfD. With a population of 250, this amounts to 0.7% of the first and second votes. Nevertheless, the mayor of Arnis, Jens Mathiesen, is annoyed. Because this one AfD vote also means 100% more than in the European elections. He says he would have liked to have had a clear lead again. Let's take a look at what else is important in Schleswig-Holstein right now.
More news from Schleswig-Holstein. A bill to restrict supermarkets is drawing criticism.
I often work long hours and get home late. The supermarket around the corner is often closed. Impractical when I need something in a hurry. Or on the weekend when the eggs for the cake are missing, and if you live in a village. There's hardly any chance of buying something on the spur of the moment. That is why unstaffed supermarkets are becoming more and more popular. But a new law proposed by the Black-Green coalition would restrict these supermarkets, especially their opening hours on weekends. The opposition has criticized the bill. Bernd Buchholz of the FDP even sees a risk that existing stores will have to close again because the restrictions would make their operation unprofitable. Read the article on shz.de to find out exactly what restrictions are planned, how they are justified, and whether the Tante Enso supermarkets will also be affected.
The gardening season is about to start.
It's starting to get warmer outside and the sun is coming out now and then. I'm really looking forward to spring, to be able to sit in the garden and soak up the sun, but to make sure everything blooms beautifully, there are a few things you can do in the garden now. For example, February is the best time to cut back hydrangeas. shz.de now has a special section on spring gardening. There are guides and tips such as sowing calendars, everything about growing vegetables and choosing the right plants. In other words, everything you need to get your gardening season off to a great start. Be sure to check it out.
Seldrick from Itzehoe has Asperger's and a big dream.
Finally, I have a reading tip for you. 22-year-old Seldrick from Itzehoe has Asperger's autism. Despite many hurdles, he wants to lead an independent life. One of his dreams is to get his truck driver's license. But he needs support. You can read the whole story on shz.de. That's it for today. Have a great start to your day.